Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to part 1 of Pokemon Champions. I will now be recording. I'm live, but as soon as we start the game or get into battles, I'll possibly start recording as long as it allows me to play. There we go. Let me quickly get this starter pack. Alright, here we go. Um, 2 seconds. Yada yada yada. There we go. Started in English. Would you like to begin? Yep. What part of the world to Oceania? Australia. Let me turn down the commentary. Turn up the commentary a bit, so you can all hear me. There we go. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into the 15 viewers on YouTube. Now, how are we going? I'm gonna go with this one. Let's customize the character. I don't mind that one. Actually, I'll go with darker color. Let's see what eyes we've got. We're going on to that one, and that's makeup in it. Eyebrows, a lot of customization here. Nothing there, nothing there. That's if you want to wear glasses. Not at the moment. Yep, I'm happy with that appearance. And put in my name. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. The mysterious creatures known as Pokemon live in all sorts of places. Both out in nature and here in our cities. Pokemon love to compete with each other and battle alongside people. And this is where the best come to battle, in the battle arena in the city of Frontier. This arena Pokemon trainers face each other in fierce battles. Cowray Arena to Battle Arena. Kojima Mayor Frontier. Trainers who battle their way to the top in the battle arena are known as Pokemon Champions. This title is revered throughout Frontier and throughout the entire world. There will be an extra planet title and a crown alongside it. Meet your destiny at the battle arena, become the strongest trainer of all. Cordy's personal gym. We're gonna play for about 3 hours. Wow. You must be Pokeward. Name's Cordy. I want to see a personal gym. Fine place when you say I've trained up a whole lot of Pokemon here, that's for sure. But I ain't as young as I used to be. Which is why I've been on the hunt for a young go-getter who can take over the gym for me. When word reached me about you, I thought, well, this might be just the person for the job. Well, I'm sure glad you agreed to come. But I need to test talent before I go leaving my darling gym in your hands. Most importantly, I need to see whether your training chops are up to the task. So head to the gym court in the back and get right into the alley. Oh right, forgot somebody? You must be the new kid the Grandpa's been talking about. It's nice to meet you, I'm Tator. I manage the front desk here at the gym. Hey. Sorry for the scare. This is Rochi. I work on the list inside a headset. I can tell you all sorts of useful information during battle. Seriously, Rochi's a big help for anyone who spends a lot of time on the court. Isn't that right, Rochi? Sure is. I can tell you all about opponents' weak spots, different move effects, and much more. Let's be friends, Pokeward. Believe me, Rochi there is a keeper. A trainer couldn't ask for a better ally. Now how about we get to that battle? The gym court's to here, come on. Well, that's never been a gym court in such fine condition, have ya? A lot of kids like to stop by with their folks to watch battles, so we keep the place looking nice. I'll lend you some of my Pokemon this time, Pokeward. so we can get straight to testing those battle skills. So it's gonna lend me some Pokemon. Right. Think can go up my Pokemon's potential and show me what you're made of. And remember, no matter how old you get, the thrill of facing a new opponent never fades. That's Pokemon battles for you. In single battles, you select 3 Pokemon from your battle team, sending them out one at a time. To do battle, victory will go to the trainer who first defeats all of their opponent's Pokemon. Select fight in the right hand corner of the screen to be taken to the move selection screen. Once you reach the move selection screen, select Body Slam from your Pokemon's special moves. Starting to shut an attack on your opponent. Select fight and select Body Slam. Like the music, it's nice and effective. In a Pokemon battle, the Pokemon on both sides will need moves just like this, one after another. Try to defeat the opposing trainer by reducing the HP of all their Pokemon to 0. Next up, let's take a look at team matchups, which are critical for getting the upper hand in a battle. Every Pokemon and all their moves they use have at least one type associated with them. A Grass-type Pokemon will take double the damage if hit with a Fire-type move, but a Fire-type Pokemon will take just half the damage if hit with a Grass-type move. These differences in the effectiveness of moves is how the type matchups play a role in Pokemon battles. The Venusaur you're up against has the Grass-type. Try using a Fire-type move against it now that you know how effective Fire-type moves are against Grass-types. Select fight, and then go for Flamethrower. You could go Fire Punch, but why does Dark have Fire Punch? It's super effective. The opposing Venusaur fainted. You defeated the Grass-type Venusaur using the Fire-type move Flamethrower. Use time matchups to choose the most effective moves possible and take control of your battles. So Blastoise. When a Pokemon faints, trainer must then switch to another Pokemon from their party. Your next opponent appears to be the Water-type Pokemon Blastoise. Water-type moves deal double damage against Fire-type Pokemon, so your side is now at a disadvantage. When you find yourself on one end of another favourable type matchup, switching your Pokemon out so you can send in a different Pokemon to fight can be a good strategy. Let's give it a try. Start by selecting Pokemon. When you select Pokemon, you'll be taken to another screen. You can choose a different Pokemon to switch in. Why don't you select Meganium and send it into this battle? We also have... Ooh, that's... Contact good team. But it's good for rental. Team at least. You switch in Meganium, which has a type advantage against Blastoise. Pokemon can't use moves on the turn they switch in, but since damage from water-type moves was halved against grass types, you were able to limit the damage you took. Now let's try having Meganium use Bullet Seed. A grass-type move that will deal double damage against water types. You defeated Blast twice. Remember that switching in different Pokemon during the battle can be an effective tool for season victory. Whichever Pokemon has the highest speed stat will usually get to move first each turn. Your opponent's Heracross will be the first one to attack because it's higher speed stat than your Mechanium. In that case, only try switching into a speedier Pokemon so you can attack first. Go ahead and switch into Pidgeot, which has a higher speed stat than the Heracross. Replacing Heracross with Mega Horse. Pidgeot is now in the battle, and since it has a higher speed stat than the opposing Heracross, it should be able to attack first. Try having Pidgeot use its Hurricane move. There you go. And we took it out. The opposing Heracross fainted. Pidgeot's speed stat was higher than Heracross, so it was able to attack first and knock Heracross out. Since you managed to defeat all three Pokemon from the other side, that means you win this battle. Now keep it up and have fun battling Pokemon. And half-back hit. In fact, top marks. I've been battling for a good 55 years, and I can tell you, you've got fantastic instincts. You pulled off fine battle with my team. Don't forget about little old me. Seeing your opponent's weak spots was handy, right? That battle showed me all I need to see. Now I know how my hunch. I know my hunch about you was correct. The gym's all yours from now on. Do it as you please. Well, for real, that was fast. Well, that's Grandpapa. I was gone while the rest of us catch up. Don't have to against him or anything, okay, Hawkwood? Oh, you got me there. Well, no, something else my God's telling me. Spark got what it takes to join the ranks of Pokemon champions. Heck yeah. I'll fight any fight you need, so just battle your heart out and I've got your back. And he said, look forward to working with you, Parkwood. Alright, time to catch some Pokemon, I think. We're shipping out. Come on. Hey there, Kit. How are things? Well, howdy doing? Really got a whole bunch of diamond Pokemon ready to go, just like always. And the Pokemon aren't the only ones. Glad to see him as chirpy as ever yourself. Allow me to introduce someone to you, Kit. This is Parkwood. There's me, Parkwood. Kit's the name. I'm the face of Lost Ranch, and dang proud of it. This man's right here is where Parkwood made us raise all kinds of Pokemon. There's love and care. So back in the day to stop on by to recruit them. Ain't this place just the best? Thanks for the likes. Speaking of, let me take a stab at where you got while you're here. Yeah, when the gym manager called, he's been searching hard and low, thanks, you're discharged. Thought so. Well, if you got caught, you seal up a paper, you must be something. These darling Pokemon. be shy about recruiting him. Think the top part would how to go about doing that, kid? Sure thing. Okay, let's explain everything. Don't sweat. This will be the first time we got Parkman from us on the house. Let's take a look, see who's ready to pass. And this by Parkwood. Let's get to a curtain, shall we? We'll learn Pikeman. Would you like to meet new Pikeman for the best from this war star? That's not a Pikeman you meet during your tutorial is fixed and will not change. Come now, don't be shy, pick out a Pikeman that strikes the fancy. And don't forget, it would cost a baby to go from a Pokemon permanently. But just this once, I'll let you pick for nothing. Well now, let's have a look. Charizard, probably not. Probably not. That Mega. Hey, that's not a fully evolved Pokemon. That's fully evolved Pokemon only going to be in the main game. Starting champions. Let's start. Armawoke, Palafin, Pikachu, Lucario, wait, Pikachu, Lucario, Gardevoir, Absol, Altaria, and Snorlax. I think we'll go with... Let's go with Absol for now. No, any VP or tickets you use will not be returned. Mighty fine Pokemon you picked up then. Come back whenever you feel like a good more. Little darlings from a ranch here. Seems got the gist of how to recruit Pokemon from kit. With that lockdown, let's head back to the gym, shall we? Take care of the little darling, you'll cut it, don't be a stranger now. Welcome back. Did you manage to recruit a lovely Pokemon? Sure did. And that time Pokemon are going to talent trainers like Parkwood. That's the least with a grand total of one Pokemon team, amen? You need 6 Pokemon to face up against our trainers in the battle. Now then, you don't remember 5 you need from my current personal box. You need to access your own box and add the Pokemon aid to your battle team where you can actually use them for battling. Speaking of Odie, mind giving a new recruit to wind down the boxes and battle teams? Happy to do. This sort of thing is my specialty. To battle other trainers, you need to make a battle team with 6 Pokemon on it. Stop. Choose the slot you like to fill. Let's go ahead and drop Absol in your team. Then we can sort of stop the team with some order team building. And ta-da, you got a battle team. Try making some teams. Yourself unsure comfortable with how this all works. Okay. Brilliant. Nicely done. Looks like you got your box and battle team all prepped. But that's the final way to get into ranked battles. World's first goal for you would be to graduate from the beginner tier to the Pokeball tier. The beginner tier is pretty much what it sounds like. Your opponents here will all be Wookiees. You have to find I know it, lay it all out on the battlefield, and you'll just have fun. The door. Hello, yes, what? So Parker ready to go for ranked battles, would you? So Parker ready to go for ranked battles, would you? You mean right now? But I just started watching a lot of Cowboys interview. Yeah, Parker, used to come much too. You've heard of Cowboy, right? She owns the Battle Arena. Just so you know, incredibly amazingly awesome. I've been her biggest fan for ages. Come on now, Tatoa. You can watch the video any other time. Come back to it later. Okay, I'll show you where to go, Parkwood. Oh, I couldn't read that in time. Let's just begin matchmaking. Begin matchmaking, I should say. And record. Ooh, Charizard. Ooh, that's very good team. Let's dance. Opposing Charizard use Fire Punch. I sword dance again. And then Outrage. Of course it doesn't. Extreme speed. Scary type's good against it. Make him on Absol. For now. Welcome in. Whimsic Court. I'm gonna do sword stance. Wanted. Okay, so I can only use attacks. And a Cyclops take it down. I'm in the Pokeball here. And the recording. Nice game, Pikewood. You breathed right through the beginning here. It would have been a lot tougher on my handyband and polite. I'm so happy to see you found your feet already. I just knew you'd be great at this. Whoops. Of course I think I'd expect nothing less from the promising trainer taking under my wing. But okay, still have ways to go. There are 6 tiers and hard ranked battles. The one you'll be dealing with next has got the Pokeball tier. I've today you'll climb through every last tier to reach the champion tier. Coach and trainer said I achieved a lofty goal is my dream. Well, I'll do my best. Oh, you're more than capable of doing it, Pokemon. I'm sure. Phew, all this burning passion surely is an old fella park. So do you think you could fetch us some chilled bars to start a pop on the store? Can do. But you'll tell me back later, okay, Grandpa? Pocky Ward. We got some guests incoming. Well, Kawa and Kojima. It's fair to see the both of you here together. What do we owe the pleasure? Lovely to see you, Cody. And you as well, trainer. I don't believe we've met before. My name is Carrie Ray. I'm the owner of the Battle Arena. I'll introduce myself as well, shall I? Forgive me the name. I'm the mayor of the fine city of Frontier. Splendid to meet you, young trainer. So the Battle Arena is, I know, is paying us a surprise visit to the Mountain City. Is the output gym getting shut down or something? This lifetime has some unique ideas. We're simply here as part of a tour around the personal gyms. I've only been here at the Battle Arena for half a year, you know. Getting to know the city's various battle facilities is due diligence. Well, since it's since it's still we're talking about, Cody, I'm trying to understand this ship shut. You're taking your coat and dirty stuff, just you're taking your battling. Looks like you had the seal of approval. Regardless, if there is anything troubling you, please don't hesitate to mention it. That's kind of sad about it. Already went and solved the one big problem on my plate. Allow me to observe our gym's new manager, our very own Parkerwood. For 55 years, Sparkman trainer telling me the kid's gonna be one to watch. Welcome in. Oh. So that's what the game in your eye that's all about, eh? You finally found a successor. You've made a good choice, Cody. I can tell this one has a battler spirit and a talent to match. Thou shalt do a fine job running the gym. How good was it? I hate to see you win your way through ranked battles all the way to the champion tier. Good luck, champion to be. Glad we stopped by just in time to hear the good news. Yes, in fact, Pikeywood. Why don't I give you a little something to celebrate you becoming a gym manager? The Omni-Wing. That device is called an Omni-Wing. It can draw the potential that lies hidden within Pokemon. I'm sure you'll make good use of it and show us some stupendous battles. There you have it, Pokemon. Shake the Battle Arena to its foundation. You hear? I hope to see you there. Set of pops like a lemonade instead. Hey, that's okay. A lemonade really hit the spot actually. Thanks, Tatua. I'm afraid you went out at the worst time though. Cabaret stopped by for a visit, you see. We are joking. She just dropped in out of the blue. I wish Athena to meet her. Do you think she'll visit again if Pokemon wins a bunch of ranked battles? Well, if that's the goal, then I think a lesson on using the Omni-Wing is in order. Stop by the training room when you're ready and I'll get started. How about a little recap of some of the topics they've been talking about? Step 1, recruit some Pokemon. Step 2, train them up. Step 3, use them to do battles. That's pretty much the basic flow. Remember these steps and you'll be fine. You can also use VP at the shops to get stuff like held items and clothes. Don't forget to get the held items you obtain to your Pokemon before heading into battle. That about covers it for now, I think. shake for the stars as one big team. Champions here we come. 10,000 VP. Why? So quickly. A new virtual card has been added. Where's Pokemon Home? I've got 2 teams already set up in Pokemon Home. Seeing if I can transfer over the Pokemon Champions from Home now. However, I need to wait. So, yeah. Pokemon Champions. Checking Nintendo account. You're now linked with this account, yep. Accessing boxes. Please wait. So I can't use Fluttermane and I can't use Golden Go or that one. But my... Okay, alright. So I'll send for visit. Warning. While a Pokemon is using Pokemon Champ, you'll be unable to take the following actions with that Pokemon in Pokemon Home. Sending it to your boxes, 2 other games. Releasing it from your boxes, applying markings. Right, now, get back in the Champions. Yep, that's all good. I think it's sub-menu, no. Right, the mystery gifts, we need the mystery gifts, because there is one. I know. So how can I see the Pokemon I just, collect from Pokemon Home? Whoops. Pokemon that send Pokemon Home to visit here in Pokemon Champs can be collected from Monster Ranch. These visiting Pokemon have the stats or abilities changed to help them better be suited to battle here. The moves won't be changed automatically, but you can always change them yourself by training your Pokemon to let you replace any moves that can't be used here in Pokemon Champions. Now checking which Pokemon will come from for visit. When you collect the Pokemon that is visiting this game from Pokemon Home, for the first time, the Pokemon's current strength will be used to determine its strength in Pokemon Champions. Then on, even if you make changes to the Pokemon in other games, some changes will not carry over the Pokemon Champions. Do you still want to proceed? Yes. So, where's my team? I'm gonna have to set up the team anyway. And now we gotta train. Pokemon training. Whoops, by using VP, what is that? Except by using VP, you can change up your Pokemon from the looks of it. We want all Creamy to have Dazzling Gleam. Decorate if we have it. Nope. Decorate. Mystical Fire, yeah, Mystic Fire. And Recover. Must be nice to put in alphabetical order. And its ability should be Sweet Veil. I don't have a... It'll tell me. Plus to the special defense, so... HP... 1 max anyway. And special defense we want max, so we need to... up whichever does special defense. We also want to do 4 to special attack. We want Mimikyu to have Disguise, we sort of got. We want Play Rough. Now if I can go by name, that'll be a lot easier. Whoops. Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak and Swords. We'll do Shadow Claw, it already has Shadow Sneak, so do Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, and Sword Stance. One to be plus in speed. And we're going up on HP. No? Attack, so speed but nothing with attacks. We'll go special defense. No. No, because we're increasing that, so we'll do hasty. We want 252 in attack. We want 252 in speed. And then special defense is 4. We want Sylveon now. We need to change the pixelate if we can. We need hyper voice. Already got hyper voice. Calm mind if we can. Calm mind and mystical fire. Setting up a team we can use. And then protect. We're in past protect, didn't we? And we want it to be plus special attack. And we can... Oh wait, it actually says we only minus in. Either way. Oh, we need to raise the special attack, lower the attack apparently. HP 252. Special attack 252. It definitely is. And then 4 to special defense. Where's Ninetales? It needs to have snowboarding, which it has. Or Veil if we go. Name and then or Veil. Protect, Icy Wind and Blizzard. It needs to have increased speed, so speed up, lower attack. Alright. And we want the speed to be max. We want the special attack to be max. And then special defense to have 4. And then we want Excadrill later. Actually, we'll do Excadrill now. We want Mold Breaker. Earthquake. Iron Head. Walk Slide, already got, and Protect. We want it to up the speed and lower the special attack. We want 9 HP for this one. Attack will be max. 4 in speed. No, do max speed and then the rest here. And then let's work on this one. Solar Beam, Weather Ball. Leech Seed. And then Protect. And it's plus special defense, negative speed. Reading off a team I had sorted. And 252 in this. Alright, we're not gonna get... We'll do the 4 in attack, which is a 2. And then we're gonna have to go down. Let's try 33. So 32 will go 16. Because we can always come back and put more in. I'm going to do... Let's get rid of Leech Seed and... There we go. For now, we'll put Leech Seed back in afterwards. Double Battles, Mega Evolution. So let's do the tutorial battles for now. In double battles, you and your opponent will each select 4 Pokemon from your battle team, sending them out per time through battles. Victory will go to the trainer. Best defeats all of our opponent's Pokemon. These battles allow you to enjoy more challenging strategies. We need to remember the basics that apply to single battles, while also making these battles allow you to enjoy more challenging strategies. Where are we? These battles allow you to do more challenging strategies. You need to know the basics of fire and battles, while also making your decisions like which of your opponent's 2 Pokemon to target with your attacks. In double battles, you get to choose the actions for 2 different Pokemon from your team each turn. That's the start with Primarina, select Fire, and a Primarina use Moonblast. Select Snorlax. Now let's set an action for Garchomp to take. This time, however, using Rock Slide to attack both your opponent's Pokemon at once. Select Fight for your Garchomp and go for Rock Slide. Then choose both of the opposing Pokemon as the targets. So Rock Slide and yep. Garchomp's Rock Slide, you're able to attack both the opposing Pokemon at once. You can sometimes seize the advantage in double battles by using multi-target moves like this, to keep the strategy in mind. Note, multi-target moves deal less damage when used against 2 targets than when they're used against 1 target, so make sure you take this into account. Had no idea that was a thing. Let's finish setting it up, so you need Leech Seed. And then what was it? Special Defense 252. HP 252. And then attack. No. Special. Yeah, attack. No, I don't. I want to save it. Now we've got a team. All those. And we get a download bonus. For these missions, you can earn and claim rewards by fulfilling certain conditions. Some missions are updated on a daily basis, while others are newly assigned each week. Play more. Let's go to the shop. Whoops. The shop screen is divided into two sections, the Premium Shop and the Frontier Shop. Premium Shop you can purchase memberships, Premium Battle Pass and more. And the Frontier Shop you can exchange your VP for things like hard items, free Pokemon, or new clothes. $79 for 12 months. And give me 2 seconds. Can't see that. And on TikTok, can't see it at the moment. Just to protect any information while I'm at it. I'll do a month's membership. $7.99 is not too bad for a month. I get it to auto renew, but I can always cancel it if required. Right, so where are we? Back to OBS. Put that on. Back to TikTok Studio. There we go. Now go back in the Frontier Shop. And we have a Meganium Mite. Which I should have got for free, but either way. We need a Focus Sash, which I know we have. Maybe a Citrus Berry. Stony Dragonite, use Alchemy. Yeah. That'd be nice if we had, give an item to hold. A bit late on telling everyone that it's available. Focus Sash on Excadrill. Ninetales needs Light Clay. Excadrill, Mimikyu, yep, we need to buy the items. Probably also need to train on how to use Megas before he can gain the Mega ability. Or the ability to use any Megas. Let's go to the shop. And held items. We need a fairy feather. Is it Shaka or no, it's Citrus? We can't get all the items I need. So I can't get a Shaka berry. Sorry, citrus berry. No, a light bulb. That's fine, we'll get a throwing star instead. Yeah, because I am left-handed. Fun fact. Oh yeah, let's look at the battle songs that are available. Breaking the Mag Groovy Now Sapphire Battle. Trainer Battle Johto version. And Trainer Battle Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Since we're gonna be... what are we doing? Playing online for a little bit. Afterwards anyway. After we've done a bit of shopping, I'll just get the branded simple shirt. That's psychic. Nah. We're going to get that. Since there isn't any branded ones, I don't want tracksuit bottoms. I could do those. For now. And we're just looking at all the things in your shop before we go and move on. Here you can do your various achievements, might set your sights on completing. Meet their conditions and you'll receive rewards including badges, titles and more. Got 1,000 VP. And a quick coupon. Change your outfit, do some shopping in the shop screen and collect Pokemon from Pokemon Home. Let's train for the Mega, so... Mega Evolution. Your bonds can make miracles happen. Mega Evolution transcends all other evolutions, which will give us Steelix of those Mega Stones. Mega Evolution is a mechanic only available to certain Pokemon. It changes Pokemon's appearance, raises its overall stats, and has the potential to greatly expand its ability during play in battle. A Pokemon capable of Mega Evolution can Mega Evolve if it's holding a Mega Stone that's specific to its species. The Charizard is a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve and it's holding a Mega Stone, Charizard IX. To have it Mega Evolve, first select Spike. Next, choose the Mega Evolution option. Then select the move to trigger your Pokemon's Mega Evolution. If you change your mind about Mega Evolving, you can also back out by choosing the Mega Evolution option once more. Now why don't you select Dragon Claw after choosing the Mega Evolve option. Charizard is Mega Evolved and Mega Charizard X. Since Charizard Mega Evolved and Mega Charizard X and had its stats raised, it was able to defeat Goodra. Mega Evolution can only be used one time per battle. So think carefully about which Pokemon you'll want to Mega Evolve and give them a Mega Stone to hold. Radio. Let's go back. There's my team. Which one was far out? It was the fairy one. It doesn't have. I'm pretty sure I bought the fairy. New priority, we'll just do the rest of these anyway. These aren't that long and they give you a little bit of time. They give you some rewards, so. If you want to reach a Pokemon, use their moves. It's usually determined by which of them has the high speed stat. Test this out by selecting Fight and then have the carrier use its Meteor Mash. The opponent had to jam with a high speed slash, so it was able to attack first. There are some moves that allow you to act first even when facing speedier opponents. These moves are described as having high priority, and they're called priority moves. Moves with higher priority are used before moves with lower priority. For any priority move, you can check how high its priority is by selecting the play, and look at the relevant number in the move info window that can be displayed on the move selection screen. See for yourself what happens in the order of moves in battle. In a battle when you use a priority move, try having your opponent use Bullet Punch this time. The opponent exam fainted. Whoops. Ta-da! Yamakayo is able to attack first, even though it was up against an opponent with a high speed stat. Use priority moves wisely to help your team stay one step ahead of the opposition. Physical versus special moves. Attack moves can either be physical moves or special attack. Physical moves do more damage than the higher the attack stat of your Pokemon using them, obviously. Special moves, on the other hand, will do more damage the higher the special attack stat of the user. But these moves aren't impacted only by the user's attack or special attack. Physical moves will do less damage if the defense stat is high. Likewise, special moves will do less if special defense stats high in the opposing Pokemon. The headlock you're facing off against has a high defense stat but a low special defense stat. As a test, try using Dragon Darts, which is a physical move. The Pokemon was hit 2 times. The Pokemon Avalanche used Icicle Squad. It's super effective. Since the target has a high defense stat, the attack didn't do all that much damage. Next, try using Dragon Pulse, which is a special move. The Pokemon Avalanche fainted. This target has a low special defense stat. Your Pokemon's move is able to deal a lot of damage. But remember that it's not only the target's defense and special defense stats that matter. Physical moves deal more damage when used by a Pokemon with a higher attack stat, while special moves will deal more damage when used by a Pokemon with a high special attack. Take into account your Pokemon stats as well as those of opponents of your opponents to determine whether a situation calls for physical moves or special moves. Status conditions. If you inflict an opponent with a status condition, you can quickly turn a battle to your advantage. Citizen effects. Have Arcanine use the Will-O-Wisps. So this game actually teaches you everything about Pokemon battling. Brilliant. After you finally use the physical move close combat, you will risk inflicted down with a burn. A burned Pokemon's physical move will have their damage halved, and the Pokemon will also take damage at the end of the turn. Where are we? Yeah, we were at that. Let's test ourselves with the opponent's physical moves. Really do only deal half much damage before Sally. This time, try choosing the move, Flare Blitz. I never knew that stats actually. I knew that I like speed and like I knew electric when it was paralyzed your speed was slower, but I didn't know your attack was slow, burn and so on. So that's actually interesting to know. Not only did the opponent's physical move, close combat, have its damage halved, but the opponent also fainted due to the damage it took from its burn. Remember, inflicting status conditions on your opponents will help you seize the upper hand in battles. Which is actually really good to know. Quick coupons, 22. Contact versus non-contact moves. Should you get up close or keep the distance, learn all about contact and non-contact moves. Yeah, that's fun. Pokemon moves are broadly divided into two groups, contact moves and non-contact moves. You can see the categorization in the move info window that can be displayed on the move selection screen. Let's learn about the difference between the contact moves and non-contact moves by seeing how they interact with an ability that is triggered by contact moves. Start by having Maushold use Population Bomb. Since Maushold came into contact with the opponent upon using a contact move, it took damage from the Pokemon's ability Rough Skin. And since Population Boom is a multi-strike move, Maushold took damage each time it touched the opponent, adding up to quite a lot of damage by the end of the turn. Next, why don't you see how things turn out when you have Maushold use a non-contact move, Bullet Seed. I swear tomorrow there will be more battles. Online battles. Since that was a non-contact move, Maushold never triggered its opponent's buff-skin ability, meaning it took no damage while attacking. Remember that contact move and non-contact moves can have different impacts, as you choose the right move for each situation in battle. That's a teammate ticket. Weather conditions. Best Legion's around, but not Golden Go and stuff like that. Weather conditions can have a big impact on a battle. Let's take a look at the scenario in which rain will help turn the tide of battle in your favour. Before we go changing the weather though, it's important to understand where we're starting from. Let's begin by having Best Legion use its Wave Crash move. Best Legion was damaged by the recoil. Oof! The damage from that wave crash didn't even reduce the opposing Pokemon's HP by half. Why don't we try changing the weather? Let Best Legion use Rain Dance. Weather changed to rain. When it's raining, the power of water type moves is boosted by 50%. But that's not all. Best Legion's abilities to swim also doubles its speed stat. When it's raining, why don't you try Wave Crash again in this weather? That did more damage. Why? Thanks to rain, that water type move had its power boosted by 50% and Best Legion had its speed stat doubled by its swift swim ability, meaning that it got to attack first. Make good use of the weather to help you turn the tides of battle in your favour. And then trains of the last tutorial. Terrains can have various useful effects, including boosting the power of certain types of moves. So having Hatterene here used to move a Psychic Terrain. Welcome in. The battlefield got weird. Your opponent used the priority move Extreme Speed, but priority move's fail if Psychic Terrain is active. Why don't you have your Pokemon try to move Psychic now that Psychic Terrain is in effect? Your Poison will tell you use Extreme Speed after you detect the Psychic Terrain. Actually use Psychic. The incoming Extreme Speed failed and you also managed to knock out the opponent with your attack. This was helped by the fact that the power of Psychic type moves is boosted by 30%, while Psychic Terrain is active. Terrains have all kinds of effects that impact both your side and your opponent's side. Use them to your advantage. Which is good. And now what? Great work! You're becoming quite the battle expert, Pokeball. That's just the sort of competition I can manage and need. If they want to work their way up the ranks. And it's just what I expect from a talented trainer like you. I'm happy to support a quick learner your cube poker ward. Yeah, full-fledged trainer now, no doubt about it. Grant the title of full-fledged trainer. As the journey starts single step, I can't wait to see just how far your journey will take you. Basha, I hope you keep striving to reach new heights and ranked battles. The higher you climb in the ranks, the more VP you'll be able to obtain. And that'll come super handy when you're... The Quinton of Pokemon. I'm your spot like always, so keep having fun out there and doing your best. So now... That's Battle Pass, but... A new Battle Pass will be added each season. By increasing the level of your Battle Pass, you'll be able to earn various rewards. You can raise level Battle Pass points. You can raise level of a Battle Pass by taking part in the ranked battles and competitions to obtain 60 points. Some rewards are only available by purchasing a Premium Battle Pass. The Premium Battle Pass can be purchased on the shop screen. So now, can I actually put on... God damn it. Knights in the style before I do anything. In this area you can change your clothing, your hair and your cosmetics, the pose you strike when entering battle and more. Put together combinations all yours and save it as a preset style. Only got standard pose. Standard style will go to the other side. Only one victory pose, yep that's fine. Let's have a look at... Regular roster M to A is up until June 17, 2026. You'll be able to meet a new lineup of Pokemon from this roster and choose one Pokemon to recruit on this day. Farming every 22 hours when needing to choose any VP. You can also use VP or click coupons to know how long you must wait before you recruit enough Pokemon. There are two ways to recruit Pokemon from this roster, trial or permanent. Pokemon featured in this roster: Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Beedrill, Pidgeot. So basically, Mega Evolutions, Ditto, Tauros, Arcanine obviously. Okay, so there's a good spread of Pokemon in this roster. I can get used to this roster. We'll do one Pokemon that's not in the roster. A daily Pokemon. Ooh. What it got all creamy. But that's Rainbow Swirl. That's got its midnight form. I could use cut form, I could change its form. We'll do one each day. Just so I can get any missions done out of the way, and it's a membership mission. Put a Pokemon whether on a trial basis or permanently. Claim that one. Claim all of them. Now, we can't use items. It allows me to buy items, but now it gives me the oh, there we go. That's like clay, ain't it? What's it holding? Can you not tell me? White powder. I use but all creamy. What did all creamy need? All creamy needed the citrus. Mimikyu, I couldn't find any of the actual. Well, I can't use that, so just give it quick claw for now. Use the other team builder to build a battle team. Ranked, casual, private, and there's online competitions going on currently. And battle data. In ranked battles, you can face off against other trainers from around the world in single battles or doubles. Battle format. Each season is a chance to compete. You move up or down through the ranks. Based on the number of wins and losses you accumulate. If you reach the Master Board tier, you then compete with your fellow trainers for your final placement, which is based on your rating. When each battle season ends, you'll be able to receive rewards depending on the final rank you reach on how high you managed to place. Once a new season starts, all results will be reset, and every trainer will begin once more from the Pokeball tier. The battle regulations will change each season, so be sure to check out the details in the news announcements. So I think we'll go maybe double for this one. What music do we have? So we have Battle Trainer from each game, we don't have any for that one. No, nothing from Black and White. Well, there we go. I prefer to listen, nothing from there yet. And that is the best one. So far. Oh. And we'll begin. And I'll record this one. We'll send out. Whoa. Sylveon. Ninetales, Mimikyu, and Meganium. Ooh, I like the new waterfall animation. Alright, so Kingambit with your Mystical File on Kingambit. And still do Icy Wind. That's all there. Should have set up all valves from the start. Seriously, both tackles. So we'll continue battling. Doing these individual battle videos as well. We won that one. I think I'll try to win the same as I just did. For now. Yep. Very super strong against it. It's extremely effective. Even before it got to take off a move. And he's only got one Pokemon left. Let's continue battling. Sylveon, Ninetales. Ooh, I want Excadrill, no. I want to make Mimikyu and Meganium as my third and fourth. I don't even need to threaten force. Actually, we use Mystic Fire on Beetle. Right, send it here across. Hypervoice is effective. Might as well pull off Icy Wind. What? Shadow Claw or Shadow Claw and then we'll Blizzard both of these. I really wanted to take down, I gave it this thing called Mega Evolve. Because I was playing off, Mimikyu, my bad. And there we go. And now took him long enough. Okay. And we're done. Or not. And of course, we're gonna have one loss. We're gonna have losses as well. We're going to continue battling. Yep. Hammer Clash is down. I could use Hyper Voice, but actually I would. And there's only one Pokemon left. Thanks for helping me. We'll continue. Because we've got another 30, 40, 49 minutes. Just while I'm waiting. Ooh, it's 5 1 HP. Knock out Frost Last. Mega Frost Last going. Knock off a blizzard if I can. Scan for Pokemon in about 5 types. send it out to me. Okay, for the testing team and Blizzard. And protect. Forfeit. It's gonna win. Just for now, quit battling, check what's in the battle pass. Dragonite and buy quick coupon, teammate ticket, and ball. Now we'll count down to the missions, we'll probably end off. But I will continue playing off screen, recording the battles, and we'll upload them to YouTube. Possibly from tomorrow onwards. So 4287. Oh, the track pants. Duh. Just do it so I can't even see it.